me get back into my thing about the famous straw man arguments that people sometimes make. It's like people don't get to know you. You know, I was thinking, I made a comment on a video. There was a video that says, woman gives birth to a monkey or gives birth to an ape or something. And the person who did it had like their little baby, you know. It's like, I don't know, I'm assuming the husband was filming like his wife holding a baby. And, you know, just kidding, you know. Saying that, I guess, trying to be funny about the whole evolution thing. Although, who knows what his real ideal was behind it. Because there was no words, no dialogue, no particular thing, nothing in the description. But the video actually got like over 1 million views. And I made a comment. I said something jokingly, just kidding, said, oh, evolution said it was impossible. Look at that, you know. And that was it. That's all I said. First thing I get is, you idiot. And then they give me this long thing about, you should read a book, and da-da-da. It's like, oh my God. It's like, that's so funny that it's still like that on YouTube. That when you say something. Look, I accept evolution, okay? Look, I can at least say I was like very close to Charles Darwin because I was in the same place he was buried, which is in Westminster Abbey. You know, he's right there, right in the same room that Isaac Newton is in. You know. But anyway, the point is that it's just funny how people react. And people just know everything about you once they've categorized you. See, that's the thing. Once people put you in a category of what you are, what you believe, that's why I don't like labels. You know, how come I don't come out and say, well, why don't the Christians talk? Okay, here's the reason why. Because once people know, and I do say know in quotation marks, what you are, what it is really not that they know what you are. They just know where to categorize you in their mind. Once they categorize you in their mind, then they create a kind of what I can only call synthetic knowledge about who and what you are. People create all kinds of knowledge about what you are. And that knowledge has nothing to do with you. You see, all knowledge has to be based on experience, and experience with interacting with someone or with anything in this world. But no, they've already built that up like years in advance before they ever knew you even was around. And once they encounter you, they know, oh, he's a this, so let's put him in that category. So I know all this truckload of facts that I spent years learning. You know, I've never had to interact with this person. Never had a discussion with him. Never talked with him to really understand what it is he thinks. But I know everything about him because I know exactly where to categorize him. And it's just funny to me how that's the way it is. You see, all of the friends I have, people that I know, I have to get to know them. And there's still things I don't know, even about people I know for 20 years. It's still a learning thing. I mean, I would imagine if I lived to be 400 years old, I would still learn new things about a person. You don't know everything about somebody. But it's just so amazing how smart people, and I do say that being sarcastic, it's amazing how smart some people are, that they know everything about you. They can tell, you know, when you, just from the way you tell a joke or somebody else putting up a video about something and saying something jokingly. And by the way, that video, and I'm not going to make a link to it either. I just don't. I don't feel like it. I just don't. The thing is, though, all you have to do, I suppose if you just look up woman gives birth to an ape, you'll find that video. It's got over 1 million views. And it's got mostly negative, you know, a lot of thumbs down. Why? Because a lot of people who support, you know, evolution are looking at it as negative. And yet the person who made it and created it and whatever, we don't know what they were thinking, why they said it, why they did it. But, you know, everybody just, you know, it's just interesting. That's all I can say. It's just interesting how much we know so much, you know. And we react to things based on our knowledge. You know, but it's not knowledge. It's what you are conditioned to think.